What was your exposure to Breaking Bad? Was it just another casting call?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
I think this was the first casting call. I was like, "This is my part."
Hmm.
This was the first thing when my whole team read it, when my managers and agents and my family read it, and they're like, "Oh, this is you."
Right.
And the breakdown for Walt Jr. was dark hair, big eyebrows, and mild cerebral palsy. I'm like,
You might as
done,
well have put your name on the page. I mean, it's
done.
perfect.
Yep. Exactly. So, and they did.
Right.
so,
Right.
yeah, I auditioned 5 times.
Hmm.
Four in Los Angeles and once in New Mexico. I auditioned one day in LA, and then I flew later the next day straight to New Mexico. Got in at like 6 a.m. and went straight to my casting for Vince and Brian and Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Did a test screen with them, and about 2 hours later, I was casted.
Holy
And
smokes.
it was a wild ride, man. I was 12, turning 13 during that period of time of casting to making the pilot, and I
Hmm.
was 13 to 21 when I finished the show.
Wow. I thought you were older in the show. That's interesting. I mean,
I was a bigger dude, man.
yeah, yeah. You didn't really look like a typical 13-year-old. So, I mean, so your first audition, were you just reading for casting agents or was Vince there the first time?
No, I just casting agents. Sharon Bialy and her team were there, and what was funny is she actually I remember Sharon. Someone just broke their leg
Hmm.
and had crutches,
Oh.
and I actually used their crutches in the
Oh.
scene
Wow.
because they were skiing and got injured, and it just worked out. And that was a 6 months. So I auditioned 4 times, and that took a period of like 4 months. I was the last person to be cast. I missed the
Hmm.
cast dinner, missed all the fun stuff,
Wow.
and just went straight to the set and went straight to work.
What was it like when you read with Anna and Brian for the first time? Was there an immediate chemistry there?
Yeah, I think so. It's such a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I still remember it fairly clearly, and it just everything about the show felt right. I've never felt something that was so perfect like Breaking Bad, like working on it. Like everything I felt was just like everything I worked on with that show just felt like, oh, yes, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I've worked on other projects, and like there's kind of moments where it's like, I'm like, I wish this could be better. Or I wish this
Hmm.
could be different, I wish we had more money. But when it came to Breaking Bad, I was like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be.